So I have another project going between the coffee mug. I had somebody request me to make them a stool. Not a very tall stool, not a multiple step stool, just a small stool so they can reach something up a little bit higher. Apparently they're like 6 inches shy of reaching something, so they need a stool that they can place on the floor to stand and gets them up just about 6 inches higher. They didn't want it any bigger than 6 inches, so I'm going to be making a stool. I have a stool plan that I had a long time ago that I printed out. Shows me all the pieces I need to cut and the sizes. So the sizes on here are wrong. I'm going to recreate this stool in a larger size. And so let me get some wood out and get cutting. This might be 20 inches wide this way. Let's get a tape measure. Close enough, that's 19. So if we make it 11, we'll just cut off a piece of this at 11. So let's back this down to 11. Actually, let's make it a little over 11. That way we can straighten up the other side. Okay, first cut. This is a piece of leftover piano, just so you know. So this is our top. I can now cut it down on the other side until it's exactly 11. So now we're going to take it and cut it to 11. And there's our top. Okay, top's cut. Right there. Okay, now we need to cut 2 of them at 3 by 18. So 18 is going to be about the same as this, so I need to cut 2 more strips off of this at 3 inches wide. And then I'll cut them down to 18. So 3 inches wide. This time we will use this. Yeah, that should work. Okay, there's our 2 sides. Cut to length, or to width. Now we just have to cut them to length. So length was going to be 18. So we're going to cut these on with a miter. All right, let's get this thing out of the way. Get that out of the way. Get these out of the way and let's blow the dust off this. All right. There's our 18. So first, we will trim off just a tad bit off the back edge of this. Make sure it's square. Then we will turn it around, butt it up against there, and cut off the other end. And that's those two pieces cut. Now, the remaining piece I need is 5 inches by 10 inches. So we'll take another chunk off that at 10 inches. Get rid of this for a moment. Let's run this over to 10. And we will cut another chunk of this off. And we're done with that. I think this is long enough. So now we need 2 pieces at 5 inches. Right there. That'll be good. And we're done with this. And there's our ends. All right, the only thing I have to do on this now, I need to cut out this crescent shape. So I gotta find something to mark that out with. I think we're done with the table saw for now. All right, what are we gonna use for that curve? Oh yeah, that's perfect. So what I need to do is make a couple of marks at about 1 inch over. Okay, there's my marks. Now, I'm going to set this one here. I'm going to trace it. Be easier to trace if I didn't have a broken pencil. Okay, I'm going to cut this one out and then sand it, and then I will match that one to it. Actually, I could probably just tape these two together. Yeah, let's do that. All right, we're over at the bandsaw now. I'm going to, I need to make this a little bit brighter so I can see it. I think I have a silver Sharpie over here. All right, we're going to see if we can work it with a black Sharpie, so I can see what I'm cutting. Yeah, that'll work. All right, got it marked out with the Sharpie. So this blade is a little bit thicker than you can use for scrolling, so I'm going to make some cuts, relief cuts in first up to the line. Then when I get to them, it'll drop it out and I have access to cutting it. And just like that, we have our arc. And we can throw all these pieces away. Now we're going to go into the drum sander and we'll straighten these out before I take them apart. Let's just go. All right. I'm going to set you up here on my bench. And I'm going to move some stuff out of the way so I don't trip over it when I'm working on this thing. All right, this is called a spindle sander. Actually, not a drum sander, spindle sander, and it needs cleaned up. So I'm going to turn it on and clean it up. light over here. Noisy, but is a great tool. All right, we have them sanded. We're gonna go back out to the table saw. All right, now need to get over to this. This is my Craig pocket jig. And I got to get this clamped in place. I should have kept the clamp out here, I guess. And I need my drill. All right. Need the drill and the impact. So the way this is going to go together, as soon as I get all this tape off, and we're going to make some pocket holes. And that's a pocket hole. Okay, that's those two. Now we need one on the end of each one of these. And we'll do the same thing for that one. One on each end. All right. That should be everything we need as far as pocket holes. Move these off of here. All right, let's bring this over here. So that basically will draw it in when you put the screw in there. So I need to take this one and another screw, and you will see what I'm talking about. So I line it up here and I line it up there. I put the screw in this little hole, pushes it apart, and now it's solid. So now I can take this Another square. I have another square around here somewhere. Don't remember where. There it is right there. So I need one to do the front and back distance. Okay, that's that. So that is that, and then I got to make sure this is there, and it is, and it's there. Okay, cool. So now we just put one screw in here, and we screw it in right there. And make sure it's still the same here. We do the same thing on this side. First we have to make sure it's this way far enough. All right. Drop a screw in that one. Drive it in. And make sure this thing fits before we go any farther. So if this doesn't fit, we have to just, oh, look at that, perfect fit. All right, let's screw that one down. Now let's get in here and do this one, which you won't be able to see because I'm doing it. And then let me see something here. Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, do this one. I'm going to turn this around, make it a little easier on myself here. All right, so now we're there. We just have to put in one over here, one over here, 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 and then these two, which I put in upside down. Go figure. Luckily, this one thing about these is they come apart real easy. All right, let's try this again. Let's get it in the right way this time, Daryl. All right. And then the other side. Get on there, stay on there. And then we can get these two in. And we have a very, very short step stool. So, as I said, this was just a quick, easy project. A person I know asked me if there was any way I could make them a 6 to 7 inch high step stool. Let me get it and I'll show you. Said nothing fancy, just scrap wood. And there we go. One step stool. Not fancy. And it is 6 inches tall, which is what the customer asked for. So if you like these videos and you like watching me make stuff, please subscribe. Also push the like button, it helps out. The subscribe button just gives me more people watching my videos, or at least subscribing to it, so that I can get more people interested in watching it, because the more people that watch it, the more people they send it out to on YouTube, and gets me just a little farther along in my YouTube career. I don't really call it a career, it's more of a hobby. Also push the notification bell, because that way you will get notified when new videos come out. Later on today I'm going to be starting on the mug again, so that'll be going. Anyway, thanks again, and thanks for watching.